Before we begin, ask yourself, could you survive being buried alive? If you love true survival stories that push the edge of belief, subscribe now, because this one's unforgettable. In 1999, a 35-year-old South African miner named Modupe Towane descended into a gold mine near Johannesburg. He was part of the night shift, 12 men lowering over 7,000 feet into the earth. It was just another shift, until the tremor hit. A sudden violent quake rocked the mine. Tunnels caved in, support beams snapped, lights exploded, the earth roared, and then silence. Towane was trapped, alone, in a pitch-black shaft, sealed off by collapsed rock. No food, no water, no way out. For 3 days he screamed, pounded on walls, nothing. He tore a button from his shirt and scratched marks into stone to count the days. Time blurred, hunger faded, only thirst remained. By day 5, the only moisture he found came from condensation on the mine walls. He licked cold metal tools to stay alive. He whispered prayers to fight the silence, and somehow he waited. Above, rescue crews had no idea he was still down there. They had recovered 10 bodies. Only one man remained unaccounted for. They assumed the worst. But on day 6, a faint noise, a rhythmic tapping 3 times. Pause. Then again. A rescuer heard it. They followed the sound. And behind layers of rock and steel, they heard a voice. "I'm alive." It took 2 more days to reach him. When they pulled Modupe Towane from the rubble, he was barely 90 pounds. Covered in dust, eyes sunken, but alive. Doctors called it a miracle. 8 days in total darkness without food, and somehow he survived. When asked how he endured, Modupe said, "I had no choice. I knew they'd find me, I just had to make sure I was still breathing when they did." And that's the truth. Survival isn't always strength. Sometimes it's just choosing to breathe one more time. If this story left you speechless, subscribe, because the most unbelievable stories are the real ones.